So guys, wonderful good morning here from Dubai. I'll be flying JAZEERA Airways today all the way to Sabiha Gökçen, Istanbul. It's a low budget airline based in Kuwait, and I'm going to show you the transit experience today, what the flight is like, what the food is like, which I pre-ordered, and everything related to it. It was a bit of a hectic morning and they already started boarding. Check-in took forever, but that's the LCC life, isn't it? Now we're going to head to the gate and then we're going to board the Airbus 320 to Kuwait. So the plane is just sitting there at the gate already, so I think we're going to board very, very soon. Interesting fact, JAZEERA Airways is the very first airline in the Middle East that is operating, or was the first customer of a 320neo, which I'm not going to fly today. Maybe to Istanbul. So, and here we are, welcome on board the 320. So they have 12 planes in total. Half of them are NEOs, the other half are 320s like CEOs, current engine option, and it's all a little tight in here. So this is the seat. It all's a bit dated, it smells a bit weird. You have a foldable table right here, safety instructions, seat pocket, and as you can see, it's all really dirty and disgusting. Other than that, the crew was nice. At least they said hello and welcome, but yeah, to be honest, it's very weird smell to it. And you can also tell there's a lot of people, but this is low-cost flying. There's a lot of people who've never been on a plane before, so it's a bit hectic and chaotic, but my first impression is that this is all stinky and smelly and not really well looked after.
Sorry for the interruption, but today's video is sponsored by PDFelement. Do you also struggle to edit PDFs, whether it's visa forms, invoices, or other documents? Well, let me introduce PDFelement to you. I have to deal with PDFs almost on a daily basis, but I always find them hard to edit. But this has changed ever since I use PDFelement, which is a great software. PDFelement is the perfect tool to edit your files, whether you want to fill out a form, add photos or images, text, paragraphs, or crop PDF files. You can also add signatures without any problems, which is especially great for visa forms. PDFelement also lets you convert your PDF into any other popular file format like Microsoft Word, Excel, PowerPoint, text, HTML, and many more. It also comes with an advanced OCR function which scans your PDF and transforms it into a searchable and editable text file. PDFelement also works across all devices, a single account for all platforms, whether it's on Windows, Mac, iOS, or Android. Well, and I have really good news for you guys. If you use the link in the description box below, you will get 50% off PDFelement, the newest version, and you will never struggle again to edit any PDF document. Now, let's go back to the flight.
يوجد بابان أماميان.
So since this is a low-cost carrier, usually there is no food included, but you can pre-purchase a snack or hot meal with your fare, and that's what I got. chicken wrap or shawarma. Got some potato chips and a can of Coke, which is chilled as well. So unfortunately, my cover has blown. The cabin manager on this flight is a subscriber of my channel. He is from Syria. He's a really nice guy. Of course, it's a little harder to do a review now, knowing that the crew knows who I am, and of course there's a bit of extra effort, but I'm still going to be unbiased here. But what I really liked is the safety checks before we took off, especially because there's a lot of foreign workers here. There's a lot of people who've never flown before, and so the crew was very particular about safeties, made sure nobody was replying, phones are off, and that was carried out in a very, very professional manner. So now it's time to try the snack and let you know whether catering on Jazeera is worth it or not. Yeah, also something I want to point out, which is not very common on a low-cost carrier, that the crew is giving out water. So each passenger receives a bottle of water, which is a nice thing to do. So a lovely chicken wrap, it wasn't too bad. And now got a coffee and a cake, which the cabin manager told me is a gift from the cabin crew. I know that the normal passenger would probably experience some privilege and always try to stay low-key, but I think he genuinely watches my channel because he also knew that I wanted to go to Syria this year on Syrian Air to try the 340, and he said if there's anything he can do to help, he's happy to do so. So, you know, sometimes, of course, there's millions of people watching my reviews, so it does happen occasionally that you get recognized, and then the experience differs a bit from what it probably would be, but still by the end I'm going to give you a very honest feedback. Yeah, overall this is a beautiful gesture. This is so kind and so nice, and I can tell it's very genuine. Alright, now let's have a coffee. That's so good because I didn't have my morning coffee because it was such a rush this morning, so this one I'm gonna enjoy. So thank you very much to the crew of this flight. I very much appreciate that. Thank you for everything, eh? See ya. So, welcome to Kuwait.
It's very small, very cozy. There's a big duty-free section, a Costa coffee, as you can see, and there was another snack bar. But if you have like a short transit here, there's no long distances to cover.
So, and I just figured out that there's a lounge here as well. So if you have a priority pass, as I do, you can enter the lounge. There's a buffet. So let's go and see. How are you doing?
Hey.
All good?
We have our VIP guest here.
That is the manager here of the lounge. So I'm going to have a look inside and let's see. But you said priority pass passengers?
Any of these cards.
All right. And if you travel business on Jazeera, can you...
Yeah, but unfortunately now there is no business. But when it's there, yeah, you can.
Okay, that's good to know.
It's quite good. And next time you come, if I'm there, it's free for you.
Everyone who's watching, you can access for free. Thank you so much. So the lounge is fairly small here, but it has a little buffet, some fruits, some pastry, water, a buffet, some more drinks, as well as a coffee machine. It's a very basic, very small lounge, but and has a smoking area as well. So if you need to have a smoke, yeah, it's good enough to kill your time. Thank you, hey.
Bro, take care. Nice to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you. Have a good day. Don't get too busy, hey?
No, no,
Don't work too hard. See you, man. Good. So,
27, dapat 5 feet.
So welcome on board the exact same plane. I came on this plane. I'm going to continue my journey on this plane. That's also something that has never happened to me. So it's not a Neo, it's the same filthy CO. And as you can see, it is absolutely disgusting. So there's like no other words to to put it. Cleaning or maintaining the airplanes, especially in times of Corona, is not much of a priority here for JAZEERA Airways. Also pretty lovely here. This crew, once again, they're really friendly. They say hello. They point you to your seat. So this is all very pleasant. And as you were able to see, you can download the JAZEERA screen app in order to access the in-flight Wi-Fi. So what you do during the flight, you go to flight mode, obviously, and then you will see the Wi-Fi connection. You connect, and then you can stream personal entertainment to your device, to your personal device. Got a slight feeling that the cabin manager from my previous flight informed his colleagues because they wanted to change my seat to 5C in front. They said, oh, it's a very nice seat, why don't you come up there? I said, I'm okay here in the back, that's fine. No special treatment for me, that's totally cool, but yeah. So we're heading for the runway. Seems like that they're building a massive new terminal building right next to the runway. Looks massive. We departed Kuwait bound for Istanbul with a beautiful view over the city. I also tried to get to work the JAZEERA screen app, but unfortunately the plane didn't feature Wi-Fi. I spent the majority of the flight working and sleeping. But hey, let's play a game. Can you guess the cities and airports I spotted from above? Let me know in the comment section below. So guys, and here we are on the ground in Istanbul, Sabiha Action, summarizing today's flight. Well, it is what it is. It's a low-cost carrier. What I found nice was the bottle of water you get. That's not very common on a low-cost carrier. The crew was really lovely on the first flight, and the on-ground transit experience was also excellent. What I didn't like is the state of the cabin. Absolutely filthy, disgusting. There's not much love put into their product, but other than that, I can't complain. This should be it. If you don't have the wrong expectations, you will have an alright flight on JAZEERA. I'm off now. I'll review Turkish Airlines 350. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't yet. Like the video. Let me know in the comment section below what you think of JAZEERA and wherever you're off to. Have a safe trip.